But what was going on with the NCAA in Indianapolis right now, and it's with pretty much the NCAA facing backlash over the disparity between the women's and the men's weight rooms ahead of March Madness, which March Madness has already started. But I don't know if you guys were paying attention to any of this or if you've seen any of this, but the way these weight rooms were looking, brother, oh, man, they're going to have an issue. I mean,
is that the women's?
Yeah, that's it.
Man, look, I think this is hilarious.
This is so fucked up. I'm sorry. What?
That's hilarious.
Fam, hold on. First off, dog, why can't we use the same gym? Well, why can't we use the gym with? I know it's a gym in the vicinity with shit in it. Outside of this little weak ass rack they got right here.
Well, check this out. Check this out. Now, you seen that as the women's? I'm about to show you the men's. Check this out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
And it's even bigger. It's wide. It's crazy wide.
Hey,
it's
crazy
about
to
wide.
Start cutting niggas in their jugular, bro. It's over. Like it's about to get to a point where you can't even be mad at them, bro.
That's hilarious.
Oh, they're
this
not.
Is just ridiculous.
And I wish I had the video to show you because the girl from the University of Oregon is the one that exposed this. But I'll go back to the women's picture real quick, and we'll just kind of break this down a little bit. So this was not only the weight room, but this was the food too, brother. I don't know if I even posted the food pictures. Like, man, there was long tables worth of food for the men's. Women's, it was just bullshit, bro. And this is my problem. I don't understand. Like, we're in a day and age where it is about women's rights, equality. And you as the NCAA, you already looked at a certain way for not paying players. Now you look even more dumb by doing this. I mean, brother, it goes beyond this. It goes beyond food. There was, like, all the merchandise the kids were supposed to get, man. They gave the girls a weak-ass water bottle, a small little towel, one towel, and that was about it. The boys, man, there was water bottles, towels, there was shoes, book bags, all that. You know what I mean? So much shit that they get to take home after they're done, and I'm just like, we're really doing this?
This is what it is. It's all a business.
Crazy,
it's all
this
a
is
business.
embarrassing.
It's all a business, and it's all about money.
And that's what some people are arguing.
so
They're
let me-
saying that. They're saying, well, the women's basketball doesn't bring in that much money.
And that's
I think that's
exactly what-
bullshit, though, because the women's tournament doesn't bring in as much as the boys, but it doesn't bring in the
people
amount
watch
that
it,
they're
bro.
showing.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that I feel
It's
like
really, I'll be
collegiate-
honest, that's
I
the
feel
only
like
time I watch
collegiate
women's basketball is the NCAA tournament.
Right.
I feel like women's collegiate basketball gets more eyes than actual WNBA basketball.
It
So
does.
this is fucking
Yeah,
wild to me.
But
That's crazy.
so I've actually been in on some meetings with University of Cincinnati's athletic team, their athletic department, the head AD, and it's been broken down to me very simply. At the beginning of every year, we do a budget.
Oh yeah, you're allowed
like any other company.
Absolutely.
And
You're
they
right.
say,
You're right.
And they say, okay, it's going to be basketball. It's going to be 44%. Then football is going to be 38%. And then over here we've got volleyball, tennis, cross country, track. I mean, all these
Soccer,
other
all
little bitty ass baseball, all these other little sports that they're going to be like, man, that crowd is going to come. They're going to pay $10 a ticket, and there's going to be 12 people in the stands. Or it's going to be, because there's people like that donate to, the football team every year, millions of dollars, not just like alumni and stuff, like literally donate $1 million. I'm never going to come to a game, but I love
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm an alumni or alumnus with enough. I work for somewhere in Japan now, and I'm just going to donate $1 million to the football program. So then what happens is when they go to the tournament and shit, they get these long ass tables full of food. They get the big ass workout facility and all that good stuff. The women don't. It just doesn't. They don't. So they get the crap treatment.
Here's
now,
the problem,
I
though.
believe the equality should be there.
Yeah.
But even in the WNBA, they got to travel themselves.
Yeah.
They're flying commercial planes.
Oh
to
yeah.
games.
I hear you, but this is the NCAA tournament. This is sponsored by the NCAA. This isn't sponsored by a single team. This is for all the players, and it's perfect. You bring it's perfect that you bring that up because guess what? There's number 16 seeds that don't get nowhere near the same amount of money as a big school like Ohio State, Michigan,
Yep.
and they get the same weight room. They get the same weight room, and they probably didn't even spend as much as Ohio State's women's basketball team.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And they still got a better place to work out and shit like that. I wish I could have showed y'all the video because she showed the wide of because this is what was the excuse that the NCAA was giving out. They said there wasn't enough room for a practice court and to have the weight room. She showed the whole spot. She showed the men's, and it was like, bro, it was nothing but weight room. She went to the women's practice court, and then it was just an empty space of nothing. Like, there was nothing there. And then there was just that small rack right there. That's the problem I have. We can't keep doing that.
Well, and the other piece that I didn't say and that I left out that I also have in my mind just playing devil's advocate is I guarantee you not as many women are working out as men or as hard.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know if people were like really working out in between. The thing is, we also have to remember. You also have to remember all the teams are in one place.
Right.
And they're probably not gonna leave and go home between weekends. They're just gonna stay in one place. So who's to say they wouldn't be working out and doing all that in between weeks just to stay fit? I think they would.
See,
we're talking about collegiate athletes, like.
Bro, I'm so done
I don't know,
with
man.
the stupid shit that is just things that should be commonplace, just not happening. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that y'all don't have a facility with real equipment. I don't give a damn about no budget. Y'all can't.
They shouldn't even have gave him that fucking rack,
bro.
Well,
the men's facility is big enough. They could have split it.
Like you just said,
absolutely.
Enough to do whatever the hell they need to do to at least have that shit not look like that weak ass shit I just seen, bro. They got the budget for that, bro. That's ridiculous, fam.
Especially because they don't pay the athletes.
But what if they did this? What if they did this? Now what if they did?
Bringing no cap space. What the fuck?
Well, no. But let me throw some more numbers in there though, because just like I said, there might be somebody you see that donates $1 million. Mm-hmm. The budget for the program to actually run for the year might be $100 million. Mm-hmm. So just because you sold tickets and you got people donating and all that good stuff and you made a revenue doesn't mean that there was a profit made.
Yeah,
right?
No, I understand.
Like you could bring in $150 million and spend 148 of it, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all only brought in $2 million. Yeah, that was the profit. So when you talk about paying athletes and all some of the other stuff that they should be awarded the equipment, $2 million don't get it done sometimes. However, what if they ask?
Bring their weight from home.
But what if right? But what if they ask the women like, how many of y'all gonna work out? And they was like, well, we're not gonna have that many women working out. Maybe a few here and there. Like you was just saying, some of these guys might have traveled during the in-betweens. They might have went home, came back. Maybe they worked out. Maybe the guys teams like, nah, we need a facility where we're gonna be working out. And they got 50 teams that said we gonna do that. Or the women's was like, nah. So the girl from Oregon don't know all the backroom meetings. However, what it looked like from outside was the perception, and perception's reality.